Hey, what is up? It is Antho here, and today's going to be my update on my Scorching Totem, Hierophant. Basically, the biggest update is that I've kind of swapped out of Searing Bond into 6th Link. I'm now using Searing Bond solely as a utility skill to gain more damage through Ritual of Awakening, which is this node right here, which gives 5% more damage, 0.5% of mana regen, and 1% of life regen per summon totem. And with Phantasmal Searing Bond, it gives you 20% quality. It gives you +3 to maximum number of summon totems. But you can enhance this with enhanced support. And amazingly enough, Viridi's Veil gives +2 to level of Socketed Gems, which is going to level up the enhanced to level 5, or level 6 if you have a level 4 enhanced and got a little bit more money in your hands. And you can get +7 to Searing Bond. So that would be +7, and then +2, +9, and then +5 Scorching Ray totems. You would have 14 total totems, which means you would have 14 times 5. 70% more damage. I really don't know why I calculated that. I could just do that in my head. But 70% more damage. You ever do that? Just break out a calculator for something you don't need to do. So 70% more damage. A bunch of mana regen. We're not running Clarity. We just have so much mana regen from that. But to spam our totems, we do need to use an Enduring Eternal Mana Flask with reduced mana cost of skills, which is a bit unfortunate, but you only need to spam on bosses. It's really only when you only need to spam, so you only need to use your Enduring Eternal Mana Flask on bosses. Because your Scorching Ray totems don't cost that much mana, but your Searing Bond totems do, and you need to spam like 8 of them. You only need to cast 4 times though, because you have multiple totem support, so it summons 2 at a time, but still, you're going to run out of mana. It's going to be a little stuttery. So Enduring Eternal Mana Flask with reduced mana cost of skills during effect is great. What else did I change? I swapped out of a Searing Touch in favor of a Wand and a Shield. We get less block this way and less armor. Solidly less block and solidly less armor. We're still at 49 and 40 with Rumi's up, but which is solid. Way better than nothing. But I went for a +1 skill gem wand. You can get a +2 skill gem wand, but they're not necessarily better than one with fire multi spell damage than fire damage. So look for one with high combined fire dot multi spell damage, elemental damage if you want to use a scepter, and then fire damage or an open prefix to craft on fire damage or spell damage. Just kind of go through trade and then copy them and then paste them into your PoB and just see which one is the highest DPS for you. But I went with this one. I bought it for like 50C, and it gave me a lot of damage, like the most of anything on trade. So that wasn't like 3-4x. You can get a +1 fire skill gems shield, but I decided not to. I wanted to get an extra defensive aura in Period of Elements because I was dying a lot to Ignite and Shock were my main things. Even though I had Abrath as my Pantheon, Ignite was still wrecking me. Especially the map mod, all damage can ignite. You know, that mod, even physical damage can ignite. I think even physical damage can ignite with that, but I'm not sure. But ignites would wreck me all the time. Shock would wreck me. I hated shocking ground, which I think Period of Elements runs for shock ground. I think so, but either way, I wanted to fit another defensive aura. I had to remove 2 offensive auras. I had to remove Herald of Ash and Summon Scatterbot, so I lost about 25% of my damage. But I gained complete elemental element immunity, and I don't have to worry about it ever again. And it freed up some gearing for my gear because I didn't need the resistances anymore because it gave me so much elemental resistance. Because it's given me like, let's see, 39% all res, not including chaos. So I'm overcapped on res. Then I picked up some boots with a lot of chaos res on them just to give me the -9. And I'm planning on getting an anti-venom small cluster jewel with chaos on the thing. Those can roll up to basically like 40+ chaos resistance is just 2 nodes. So I'm planning on dropping this damage jewel and getting one of those 2. Or I can just pick up 1, 2, and then put that damage jewel over here and just go level 91 with that. But I do plan on picking up all these life nodes, so filling out my life. But regardless, I am Wand and Shield here, so summon Totems, the Mono Reservation Efficiency. These are not that expensive. You can probably get one of these for like 50 or 60 C. Verdi's Veil, of course, Soul Mantle. I got some Fire Dot Multi Gloves. Just the high life, some res, lots of chaos res boots. Amulet is still the +1 fire skill gems amulet with lots of dexterity on it. And then I allocated surveillance. And surveillance is huge because it just gives 30% totem damage, which is great. But it also applies 1% increased damage taken to enemies near it for each totem. So if you have 13 or 14 totems, if you have level 4 enhance, that's 13 or 14% increased damage taken. That's a lot of extra damage just from having this node itself. That's just a lot of extra damage taken on top of everything else. So these are bad. I don't even have life on this one. I keep rolling alts trying to get T1 life on this Vermilion ring, and I've rolled like 400 alts and still haven't got T1 life, so I can craft, I'm in Frenzy Charge on it. I swapped over to Coward's Legacy because since we're hexproof with Verdi's Veil, we can go Coward's Legacy because it curses you with vulnerability, but we're hexproof, so it doesn't affect us. And you count as low life while you're on it, so you can go over here and pick up Pain Attunement for 30% more spell damage, which is huge. Since I went Shield, I pick up the Shield block nodes instead of the Staff block nodes. And these are great because they give a lot of elemental resistances. It's 4% here, 4% here, 8% here, 6%, 6%, 12%. That's a lot of resistances just for free. And then these are just spell block. So, Room's Concoction, a Silver Flask, Eternal Mana Flask, Quicksilver Flask with increased armor and duration on it, which is great. Self-Flagellation, of course. Militant Faith. Try to get one of these with totem damage and channeling damage. Channeling skills do 4% damage and totem damage per 10 devotion. Just get any one with those two because when you divine them, those are not removed. The mods of per 10 devotion thing stay. Those are just set on the item. So all you need to do is buy one with both the totem damage and channeling skills. I think I bought mine for like 35C, and then divine until you hit Dominus, which gives Inner Conviction. And then make sure Quick Recovery, Firewalker, and Arcanist Dominion are not conquered by any of these other things, such as like Heated Devotion, or Heated Devotion, Thoughts and Prayers, stuff like that, which are conquered notables from the Jewel. So make sure Quick Recovery, Firewalker, and Arcanist Dominion are not conquered. If they are, just re-roll until you get another Dominus and hope they're not conquered. Quick Recovery, Firewalker, and Arcanist Dominion are huge. Those are big notes. 7% life, 20% mana regen, 0.8% life regen, 25% fire damage, 5% cast speed, 15 fire resistance, 20% spell damage, 5% cast speed, 20 intelligence. That's huge. I got some guy wanting to buy my crap real quick. Let me sell it really fast. But now that I'm in game, well, this is awkward. Well, regardless, okay. The content you get when making YouTube videos. Sure. Sure, I guess. Played in maps. Okay, it's unexpected funny content. Okay, so what else to talk about? Iron Will is huge. I kept the Answers to Region Sleepless Centuries. Those are good. That sold literally 2 hours ago. I'm not sure what that dude's talking about. Okay, so I'm dealing about, let's see, 1,672,885 times 5, 8,364,000 plus the Searing Bond plus 623,574. Exactly about 9 million DPS. I was dealing about 11 million before I took out Herald of Ash and Summon's Good Rots. But I want to have the elemental ailment immunity. It's just huge. So let's kick up a map real quick. Oh yeah, and I also added Summon Lightning Golem, minion life support. Just to keep it alive, because I like the increased attack speed, because it makes your Scorching Ray Totems stack up their damage faster, so it's better for clear, better for bosses, because it stacks faster, and also they sweep back and forth faster, because that is based on cast speed. So let us get a T16 Maze. I don't like Maze's layout. Summit? Yeah, I can definitely do Summit. Summit's good.
I must have time to gather my will.
So let's do a map real quick. See, previously that would have shocked the hell out of me. That damage right there. And I likely would have died, because I would have got shocked to absolute nothingness. Oh, it's a dread. I don't have any. I don't feel like buying a Ronin of Corruption. Spam our Searing Bond Totem just to get our damage up. Also, it just looks amazing. Also, it fries your GPU if you don't have a good computer, but it looks amazing. You know, I have a 6700 XT and a 5800X, but so my computer's more than strong enough for that. Way more than strong enough, so I have 12 gigs of VRAM, but. Baron's gonna add a bunch of mobs. Cirrus is gonna add some really tanky rares, because I hear Cirrus screaming about something. Seems my golem died. I don't feel like resummoning him though. I guess he's probably gonna die again. I think I need to put Meat Shield on him instead of Minion Life. The bosses, what you do is you summon your Searing Bond Totems, 8 of them, then 5 Scorching Ray Totems, Fire Trap, Flammability, Combustion, or Infernal Cry, which gives this combust skill. So the rotation seems a bit complicated at first, but you get used to it, trust me. It's not really super complicated. There's super complicated timings or anything like you do with slime skills or anything. So it just... I don't even know where the boss is. I don't even see him. Oh, there he is. And now he's dead. Okay. So the pool's going. map. I did my first Cirrus 8 earlier. Died like one time. It was completely my fault. He did random stars. Speak of the devil. He did that, and one of the AoEs barely clipped me and just one-shot me. That was because I wasn't Captain of Resistance at that point. Whoa, something just nailed me right there. Of course. I think everyone can relate to that. Yeah, I died. It happens.
My mana is spent.
I'm generally running T16 is no problem, but just that attack in particular from the like void scream crap, like I don't know what it is, but it's that it hits you like 20 times in the same second, or something like that. It hits you like a million times. It's just ridiculous. Like look at the damages you're doing. They're not even. I don't even have I only got 60 stacks. I'm not even over 100. But outside of that stupid death, which thank you we can all relate to, build does pretty well. Bosses pretty well. It's fun to play. Uses some interesting mechanics. I like interesting mechanic builds. Like this. Look at this. Look at this absolute chaos here. Once we get enhanced level 4, it's going to be even worse. We're going to have 9 super bond totems. And it's going to be slightly even more cancerous. What is not being killed? Hello? Oh, that guy. Let's see what we got.
Beast of burden.
Placarded gold gems. Yeah. I-83. Elder. Astral plate. I'll take that.
Beast of burden.
Alright, so basically that's the update. I saw that was one stupid death. It plays pretty well, so peace.